Fortnite sprites are the newest game mechanic added as of Chapter 7, Season 3, and while I do love these guys, there are also a lot of problems and potential problems for the future of this game these little guys bring, so I'd like to talk about them. On the surface for many players, including myself, trading kind of defeats the purpose of all of the really rare, hard-to-get sprites. I do recognize that trading is a very common thing done in games and other collectible media like Pokemon, and I'm going to be referring to Pokemon a lot through this video because it's a perfect parallel and the season feels like it used it as part of their blueprint. Trading is also not new to Fortnite, as Save the World has had it for many years, or had, may it rest in peace, with the famous Scammer Gets Scammed videos.
Those are all 130s, right?
Yes.
Scammer gets scammed, scammer gets scammed!
Like Fortnite's special sprites, there are a rare Pokemon known as Shinies, but the difference here is that Pokemon is mainly a single-player game. You're on your own to find these. Yes, I know you can play Pokemon online, but it's with a paid subscription. Ew. And that also doesn't help your odds of finding anything. My point here is that no players can kill or steal sprites from you. There are things in the game like completing the Pokédex that can improve your odds, but that can almost be compared to the Hollow Royal sprites. We'll come back to this question in a bit, but does Fortnite need trading then? I mean, they would already spread around the island naturally from players using them or trying to level them up. If only it weren't for portable extractors. Now, I do like portable extractors a lot. I use them every time I find a new variant I don't have to guarantee I can rebuy them and don't have to hunt them down again. And that's the problem. They're way too easy to get. Each day you get easy challenges like kill 4 players, and each one of them that is completed grants a portable extractor, as well as there being challenges for extracting sprites, which can grant up to 4 a day, and daily purchasable ones at extraction sites. Having this many extractors in our pockets makes it really challenging for many players to find others with rare sprites, especially coupled with the new Quack Snacks item, which is just like a rare candy. I've played a lot this season, and have run into my fair share of players using rare sprites, but I know for more casual players like my brother, he rarely sees them. Also, for a few weeks, I consistently had over 20 of these portable extractors, and that was while I was actively using them. I've even seen many videos on TikTok and Reels of more casual players talking about how challenging it is to get the rare sprites, and I really do think this is one of the major reasons. I do understand it's a hard game to balance when you have such different sides of the community, but it feels like they're trying to appease both sides, the casuals and competitive players, which isn't great for either.
The reason I'm telling you all this is because I'm playing both sides so that I always come out on top.
I think the first summer event for this season, Gone Wild, did a great job balancing finding new sprites and giving the community time to do so. During the event, gold fishing spots have gold sprites on week 1 and week 2 gummy sprites. They also added 2 times XP to the campfires, which was really helpful and made every day feel like Mastery Monday. Speaking of, I really like Mastery Monday.
No, not you, Seamus.
It isn't anything crazy, just a 24-hour period where everyone has 2 times XP to level up their sprites, and this is usually when I see the most amount of people using their rare sprites. I also like how it is a full day, which, like the 2-week summer event, is plenty of time to log in if you want to play that day. The problem with power hours, in my opinion, is that they grant far too many rare sprites, but only last an hour. I guess it was recently changed to last 2, which doesn't help too much, but it should be all day with less chance to find things, because every time I play them, I end up getting 3 to 6 new sprites, which sounds cool, but they just don't feel rare at that point. It just feels like I have to schedule in Fortnite to my Saturday in order to get the sprites I want, which just feels horrible for it being the busiest day of the week. Also, these happen twice every Saturday, but that was only a recent change, which can also make knowing when these types of events take place confusing. I already know Fortnite has something planned for the end of the season where every sprite is going to be a special one, and while I see where they're coming from, as some of the sprites' chances are a bit ridiculous, it really does defeat the whole purpose of finding them. I know you can just make the argument that if you want to hunt the sprites yourself, you can, and just let the people who trade, but events like these make it difficult to. I think it should just follow a simpler formula like Mastery Mondays. Because of these power hours, Fortnite has publicly stated that they're going to be looking into keeping sprites past this season. I personally think that's a horrible idea. Last season I made a video discussing, well, the season, and I mentioned how I really liked the rivalry system, and that I hoped they would expand on it. And to me, the sprites really do feel like they did that. They need to keep innovating and not recycle the same content forever. I already got both a little bored and overwhelmed halfway through this season with how many sprites they're going to be adding, which just sounds like I'm complaining about content. Oh no, my steak's too juicy, my lobster's too buttery. But I have a life. There are many things I like to do outside of Fortnite, and I know to this multi-billion-dollar company, they don't like to hear that, but it's true. I know I've complained a lot about sprites in this video so far, but I really do like them. I think they're a really fun take on both the reality augments and collectibles for skins and backblings like Tuna Fish from Chapter 2 Season 8. They offer a completely new mechanic to the game with extracting, which has been really fun to play with and actually does fit the game quite well in my opinion. Which brings me back to the question from the beginning. Does Fortnite need trading? Well, yes and no. With the number of sprites that are planned to come this season, having more options on how to get them is a really good thing. So while I do like both the trading mechanic and power hour style weekly events, I think they should only focus on one of them to help keep the rarity of sprites, well, rare. I'm normally not one to care about keeping cosmetics locked or exclusive, but if the whole season revolves around these rare exclusive cosmetics, they should be exclusive. Like, I don't care about the absolute Doom Pass coming back. Who cares? Let the people who want to spend the absurd price spend it. I personally think they should keep trading over the events, as it makes you interact with the community way more, which I like. But please feel free to let me know what you think in the comments, especially if you disagree. If they were to do something like this and only keep trading, they should add an in-game squad locator similar to the one they used to have in Overwatch. I know they kinda have one, but that system's so ass and is way overdue for an update. I really think they should do it this way, so it doesn't just feel like a Pokemon copy with a trading menu, and you still run the risk of losing your sprite. The last thing I want to mention is the controversy of people following other players off the bus to get their sprite. Why is this an issue? It's clearly a part of the game. I've done this countless times to many people. In my ranking all mechanics video, I said the ADSing on the battle bus was useless, but it actually has a use for this season, and many people have been using it to locate others off the bus. I still stand by what I said though, because I play on my bed staring at my TV, so it isn't much help for me. Also, side note, but with the way you have to level up sprites to master them, if you play it safe by landing somewhere alone and searching containers, you're more likely to be put in bot lobbies, or lobbies with more bots, which I guess can be seen as good if you are just mastering sprites, but after I'm done mastering them, I want to play with real people. Or maybe I'm just ass and the game's putting me in bot lobbies. Who knows? Thank you guys so much for watching and making it this far into the video. Please share with me your thoughts on the sprites in the comments, and if you're interested in this video, maybe you'll like some of my others. Bye.